It's been quite some time since the Mario movie came out, and I gotta say, I had so much fun watching the movie. I was literally sitting in the theater side by side with my friend, smiling with joy at nearly everything the movie had to offer. From amazing references and Easter eggs to the death-seeking Lumalee, it was a literal gift to all us Mario and Nintendo fans out there. Illumination truly made us all proud. And today, I figured that instead of crafting a long-winded essay that'll likely take me eons to make and narrate, I'll just share all of my dumb, wacky, random thoughts on the movie right off the top of my head. Anyways, without further ado, in 3, 2, 1...
Here we go!
Thank God I tried my best to avoid most of the trailers. Granted, I couldn't avoid it completely since the hype was so widespread, but I still mostly went into the movie with the element of surprise. Sometimes my fear towards hype can actually be a good thing. Contrary to popular belief and what the critics say on Rotten Tomatoes, I actually liked the Mario movie. What made the critics so salty for them to give it a 46 on Rotten Tomatoes? Is Chris Pratt's voice really that bad to you? And speaking of Chris Pratt's voice, it was a mixed bag for me. It wasn't necessarily the worst or the best, and I know plenty in the audience dislike his voice in the movie, but I still think he gave it his all when it came to the acting.
Do you yield? Nope.
I gotta say, throwing snowballs at the almighty Koopa King and his army is exactly the same as trying to gun down the school shooter with a Nerf gun. I like how they put more emphasis on Mario and Luigi's familial background. We never really got to see much of the Mario dynasty in the mainline games, but here we get to see their parents, their cousins, their siblings, etc. Oh Mario, don't think I didn't just see you literally playing Kid Icarus on the NES. Oh wait, I just saw Mayor Pauline. Oh wait, there are too many references to name all at once in the movie. And speaking of Pauline, I kinda wish she played a bigger role in the movie. We just saw her briefly on the news during one scene, and that's about it. During the scene where Mario and Luigi are clumsily plumbing another family's house, I realized the dog they own looks just like a certain someone.
Squirrel!
Peach was cool as hell during this movie. She's typically the damsel in distress who always gets captured by Bowser, but this time, she really took names and kicked ass. Peach powering up and using the ice flower to freeze Bowser reminds me of a certain other princess. A princess in another castle, perhaps? I seriously thought Bowser killed Luigi from a brief glimpse of the trailer. When he was being interrogated, Luigi was all glowing and lit up, which drew an obvious resemblance to the ghost spirit we saw during the Simon Reveal trailer. But turns out, he was just being held in place by Kamek's spell. And let's not forget Jack Black. Holy shit! He was absolutely phenomenal as Bowser. He was godly. Probably the best acting and voice actor choice of the entire movie, and he matches Bowser's Mario Sunshine voice really well. The only con was that Bowser's head was a teensy bit too small. I loved the music. The OST was epic. I could literally listen to it in my head all day, and I can't wait to continue listening to it for years to come. The Mario-themed music is a no-brainer. So many of my childhood memories of playing my favorite games instantly flooded through my mind whenever I heard the music. There's also the licensed music they used in the movie too, especially hearing I Need a Hero during the epic training montage, and Blue Sky during the ending scene. Those two songs are among the most goated songs of all time. They either added tension to make the scene epic, or humor so we could get some laughs. I must say, the way Cranky Kong acts, walks, and talks is pretty surprising considering his old age. He sounds a lot more like DK's big bro, rather than his father. The movie was funny as heck. Illumination utilized the humor and comedic relief the right way, and didn't go too overboard with it like in Thor Love and Thunder. Aww, that Blue Luma is adorable as hell, especially with his childlike voice.
There's no escape. The only hope is the sweet relief of death.
Oh wait! After doing some further research on the internet, I finally realized the true identity of that Luma. He's called Lumalee. Lumalee was really a light in the dark for all the prisoners about to meet their doom. Everyone, Luigi, the penguins, Cranky Kong, are all in panic mode about to die, but Lumalee's just like, whatever, just let fate take its course. I want to die. I also really loved seeing the baby flashbacks from Mario, Luigi, and Peach's backstories. In particular, seeing Mario stick up for Luigi when he was being bullied is so sweet and wholesome for him to do, aww. And also seeing Peach as a baby wandering into the Mushroom Kingdom. Come to think of it, she's gotta be from Mario's world. Oh god, not the eel! But seriously, the fact that they had the guts to include the infamous eel in the movie truly goes to show that Nintendo isn't finished with haunting our adulthoods. I never would have thought in a million years that I would see Bowser singing. He went full on Michael Jackson there. His singing was simultaneously hilarious, amazing, and wholesome, all at the same time. Poor King Bob-omb. I believe it was Peach who lit his fuse during the wedding and he fucking exploded. God, my boy Luigi is so brave during the final act. Props to him for overcoming his fear and facing Bowser alongside his bro. In addition, my favorite part of the movie was Mario's character development. At first, we see him struggling to complete the enemy obstacle course that Peach could easily complete. And then when he almost completes it, he gets swallowed by a plant. But even when confronted with seemingly endless failure, he never gave up and continued pushing. And that's what led him to victory. First over DK, and then, in the final battle, over Bowser. That ending scene was epic. We see Mario and Luigi now having moved to the Mushroom Kingdom and getting right to work. All the while my favorite song ever is playing in the background. Even when Mario and the gang have kicked his ass, even when he's shrunk, even when Peach has outright rejected him, he still wants to marry her in the post-credits and still sings for her. Bowser is epic. The only credit scene I saw in theaters was the one with Bowser singing in his cage. When I found out there was a second post-credit scene, I was like, well shit. Should have stayed in the theater when I had the chance, since part of me did feel that there would be something secret hidden after all the credits had rolled. So I booted up my computer and decided to watch a clip of it at home. Let's see what you have to offer, second post-credits scene. I thought the post-credit scene I missed out on would be on some Avengers level threat even bigger than Bowser, but damn, that was a clever Yoshi tease right there. Throughout the entire movie, I was internally saying, "Where's Yoshi? Where's Yoshi?" in my head over and over and over and over and over again. The only thing we saw of Yoshi was a flock of Yoshis passing by during the Kingdom montage. No wonder why he wasn't there. He's gonna be there in the sequel, that's why. That being said, here are some other characters I hope we see in the sequel to the movie. First, Wario and Waluigi. Who doesn't want to see the epic Wario Bros in action? Next, Daisy and Rosalina, because why not add even more of our favorite princess waifus? Bowser Jr. and the Koopalings. God, seeing Bowser as a father is just too wholesome. And of course, how could I forget my girl Toadette? Oh wait, after doing some further research, she was actually in the movie, albeit only as a poster cameo. But still, I hope we get to see her in the sequel, and maybe even have a little smooching with Toad along the way. And like I said earlier, they could introduce a new Avengers level threat, and have Bowser team up with Mario, Peach, Luigi, and Toad to tackle this new villain. It's happened before in the Mario RPG games, and outside of that, we've also seen it in Kirby's Return to Dreamland and the Angry Birds sequel too. And just imagine the possibilities for more. Legend of Zelda, Metroid, Star Fox, and even Kirby all come to mind. Overall, I would give the Mario movie an 8 or 9 out of 10. Haters gonna hate all they want, but this was Odyssey level Nintendo content right here. Sure, the movie was too short, and yeah, the plot was pretty fast paced, but that still doesn't stop me from cracking a smile every time I watch the movie. I hope we get to see a sequel to the movie and let the adventures of Mario and his friends continue. Thanks for watching, everyone. Oh, and also enjoy this mini montage of Lumalee because he's so adorable. Okay, bye!